I would like to thank you while you're here. Please like, subscribe, and share this channel. By taking this action, you will be helping me to grow. Also, take a moment to click on the About section, read it so that you'll have some understanding of who I am. I will never copy another person's work, nor will I copy another person's title. That is because I am authentically me. This work is a part of my bloodline. I thank you for visiting, and I hope that you will return. Once again, I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. You know, this platform, I started it because I wanted it to be about healing, learning, experiencing new things. You know, when something is dead, it can't grow. When something is not watered, it will not be nourished, nor will it grow. There's life inside of me, and this life is waiting to be explored because the soul of me will not allow me to live and not to teach, not to heal, and not to be able to be free within the spirit, because freedom is the spirit, and spirit equals breath. So until my last breath, I will continue to teach. I will continue to heal. I will continue to be a life force on this journey that I was given, that I accepted. With that being said, welcome to this platform. Welcome. You know, I speak about journaling so much so that I have given away so many journals on my platform, whether it be here on YouTube, whether it was on Instagram, or whether it was on TikTok. I've given away so many journals because I believe in journaling wholeheartedly. I homeschooled my children, as many of you know, and their first thing that they had to do after they ate breakfast was to write in their journals for about an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, not on any particular subject, but on the way that they saw their life and advanced. Nothing from past, but future. Then it was repetitive every single day. So much so that my children said that they dislike writing because they had to write so much. But as they got older, they appreciated it because those journals they can go back to, and they can put a check mark next to an accomplishment that they saw for themselves, for their future journey, things that they wanted to do for themselves. So journaling is important, whether you have a life journal to see where you see yourselves, your future self, whether they had a dream journal, because every dream is a message. Every dream. It doesn't matter if you don't understand it right then and there. You could always go back to that dream and it'll make sense later as life goes on. But dreams are messages from your spirit team, your guides, your ancestors, your crossed over loved ones, your archangels, you know, and other entities. But every dream has a message involved with it. That's why it's important to write down your dreams, because sometimes you can forget, right? Journaling is important. It's nourishment for the soul. You know, for mediums like myself, for spiritual healers like myself, for psychics like myself, we do write. We write in our journals because we may receive a message before we have a reading with someone, and we may not understand the message, but the person who we are about to read for may understand that message. So we write down things because the spirits are always giving us messages to give to someone, sometimes for ourselves as well. But let's speak about our spirit. Our spirit is our breath. It means nothing more and nothing less but our breath. Because after we leave this flesh, we'll take our last breath from this body. And then some of us will be granted to be a life force in another body, another shell. However, some of us will not be afforded that opportunity. And for those of us who are not afforded those opportunities, they become, you hear me say they become archangels. They become our crossed over loved ones. They become our ancestors to guide the next life force, breath, the spirit. Your spirit never dies, ever. The spirit never dies, ever. Your spirit is breath, is a life force, and a life force cannot die. Every day we have the opportunity to change our path, to stay where we are currently or to move forward. When you know better, you will do better. And you should do better. But some people stay stuck where they are because they want nothing more or nothing less. So they get stuck on their journeys. And then they have questions. Why am I here? What was I supposed to be doing? Those questions can't be answered until you know who you are wholeheartedly. And that's when you have the term of I am. To accept everything about you, your highs, your lows, your good days, your bad days, your uncomfortable days. I am. When you receive the messages of accepting everything about you, even your flaws, you will be able to take another step. Life is life, and life is exactly what you make it. Only you have the power to change your circumstances. Only you have the power to change the direction that you want to go in. It's called free will. Nothing more, nothing less. On these platforms, just because I do readings, whether I'm doing them here or in the private sector, I never give anyone advice. And that's because you have to make the best decisions for yourself. You have free will. Your breaths, your spirit is free will. You have the power to change your circumstances. You have the power to change the direction of your journey. So it's all about focusing. Every time I turn on these videos, and whether I'm doing a reading or I'm speaking to you just like this, you never meet me the same way. You don't know me, nor do I know you. Even our parents, we have to reintroduce ourselves to them all the time. Your friends, your acquaintances, your co-workers, your neighbors, your children. You're always reintroducing yourself because we change. Who stays the same? Only the people that don't want the nourishments of learning. No one stays the same. And if you do, then we shouldn't even be speaking to each other. You shouldn't even be watching me because I'm going to be changing every day. Because every day that my spirit allows me to breathe in this flesh, I'm going to be learning because my soul needs nourishment. My mind needs nourishments. And the nourishments are food for the soul, for the mind, for our spirit, our breath. So, this platform is a journey of life and of self-discovery. It's not for me to tell you what to do with your life, but it's for you to be open, to experience, to learn, and take in the nourishments that I give. And you direct them in the way that you want to use them. This platform is not just about Terrell, but it's about healing in some form or fashion. It's about life. It's about the journey of self-discovery. It's about growth. You'll never meet me the same. I did a video yesterday and I said that we are the beginning, the middle, and the end. And I had a person that had a problem with that statement, but it's a true statement because we are the beginning, we are the middle, and we are the end. We are a life force. We are energy before we are flesh. We are energy. Our spirits are the very air that we breathe because our spirit equals breath. And our breath is the nourishment of our bodies. And so for anyone who doesn't understand the sentiments that I'm speaking, then you don't belong on this platform. I am spiritual. I am a healer, first and foremost. And I can't change my beliefs because my beliefs are very real to me. Just like there are a lot of people who follow me and they believe in different things, whether it's the Bible, whether it's the Quran, whatever their religion is. And I don't judge anyone for their religious beliefs because everyone believes in something. Everyone has hope in something. Everyone has faith in something. And I don't discuss if my religion is right and yours is wrong, or you discuss with me that yours is right and mine is wrong. I don't do that. I was raised on spirituality, so I can only speak about the things that I do know. And I know many religions, and there are so many that a lot of people are not aware of. We know the surface of religion, the ones that are put in front of us. But I'm not a religious person. I am a spiritual person. And my spirit requires nourishment to feed my soul. And as I am afforded and given the opportunity to continue to breathe in this flesh, I will continue to teach in this flesh. And my journey doesn't stop here because my spirit is the very essence of the air that I breathe. And spirit equals breath. Nothing more, nothing less. So, for anyone that got offended because I said in my video that we are the beginning, the middle, and the end, which is a fact. Anything that I say here, I'm never going to take it back, because if I said it, I meant it. If I expressed it, I meant it. However, this is a learning channel, a healing channel. And what you do with the information that you receive on this platform is your business to use it or not to. But I don't give advice, ever. I never give advice. Because your life path is not the same as mine. I am a master herbalist as well. Once again, our life paths are not the same. No one is. We are all uniquely made. Our fingerprints are not the same. When I start off with my videos, I say that I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. I am, and you are. And this channel is all about healing in some form or fashion. Do I do personal readings? Absolutely. And in my personal readings, I don't give advice ever. I give you information, what I feel, what I see, what I hear. I give information. What you do with that is totally up to you. I send you all nothing but love and light. Let's begin the journey of healing. You'll never meet me the same way twice, because as long as my spirit has the energy, and as long as my flesh breathes, I'll never be the same. This channel is about growth. And if we're not watered, if we're not cared for, if we don't nurture our flesh, our spirit, we don't grow. There is life after death, because our spirits will live on for eternity. And there's two things that's promised, and that's a guarantee: life and death. Life and death, life and death, life and death, life and death. Those things are guaranteed, because your energy, before you're put into flesh, and when the flesh dies, you'll be energy. Your soul will leave the flesh. Reincarnation, some people will be able to come back, and some will not. Everyone is not promised another chance, another life, a new experience. That's why we have angels. We have archangels. We have our ancestors, our crossed over loved ones. There are so many different entities. And depending on how you live on this realm is how you'll be able to come back as a force. Not everyone is going to come back as a good force. Thieves, liars, murderers, just people that choose to live a certain life, they'll come back as an entity that is a demonic entity because they didn't learn in this life. They didn't want to change. They didn't want that growth. So as you steal, as you kill, as you destroy, as you gossip, as you lie, as you condemn, you'll be that type of energy after this life. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. Let's begin healing together.